Thank you. Yeah, look, I've been in community engagement 15 years, so know the importance of the chamber, know the chamber up in Mackay, looking forward to getting to know the other business associations. But I must applaud the chamber here for standing up for small businesses, because when the mandates of December 17th were announced, we had a Yeppoon Town Hall, 400 people in that town hall. We had another one, 700 here, not a local member in sight. Now, I should say, Rockhampton, though.
I was in Parliament, actually.
Yep,
so
you're in Parliament. That's what I was going to add there. For the Rockhampton one, Yeppoon was a little bit different, but I commend the community was crying, small businesses were saying, we're about to close. I organised a number of meetings with locals, some who took a very different view to others in the room, but I felt we needed to hear what was the cost that was going to happen in our community. I commend Senator Matt for crossing the floor in the Senate. Craig Kelly, back last year, saw the mandates coming and put 2 bills into Parliament. It wasn't supported or prioritised in the Parliament. Commend George Christensen, who's now with One Nation, because of these things. 244 respondents in the pro-choice Livingston business group that got together. 43 of those respondents were business owners, and the impact of staffing under them who didn't want to be vaccinated with 2,919 people. 59% of our small businesses in this area said we are going to lose half of our income. That's not something to just, oh well, move on, oh, they've got a different view to us. There is something happening in our nation, whereas if you disagree with a government policy, you are punished. We say, oh, well, those are the consequences with not agreeing with the government. That is not democracy, and that is not the foundation of Australia that we were founded on. And so I want to commend those in the Commerce, whose Chamber of Commerce that stood up and said, hey, they had a view of the vaccine, but they said, look, these people shouldn't be punished. Revenue will be lost. And so 37%, I sat with some small business owners and they said, Nathan, there are some businesses who have lost 40% of their revenue. I chatted to another cafe owner and he said, I was down 75%. There was a bloke up in Serena who said, Nathan, I applied for COVID payments and I missed out because there was one thing that was wrong. I didn't get any COVID supplement payments. I'm glad I'm still here. 10,000 Capricornians just a month ago were segmented out from our society. Now, I used to work and travel overseas, and one time I was on the border of Syria, Iraq and Turkey, and I chatted to some of the young, the indigenous people there who were being segmented out from their society by their government. And I'll just finish on this, because this is an important point for the people and small businesses in this electorate. I said, what happened here? How did it get like this? They said, well, when the discrimination first started, no one said anything because it was all new. And then by the time we stood up, it was too late. And I came back from that trip and I said, I will never stand by and be silent and watch that happen in my country. Why is that? Because what if you, not on vaccinations, but what if you on climate change, disagree with the government and the new digital systems that are coming in and they decide to punish and segment you out from the population? This election is critical. We must vote differently, and the polls are saying Australia is ready to vote differently. So let's do it. Authorised by Nathan Harding for the United Australia Party, Merrimac.